happening, folks? Gerald here, aka JFro90, coming at you guys with another reaction. Tonight I'm doing a very special Mariah Carey reaction. This is Mariah Carey doing Petals / the Rainbow Interlude on Rosie O'Donnell. I don't know, Rosie has some great performances, so from my favorite divas, so I love that. This song is funny. I didn't think much of it when I first heard it years ago, when I first maybe checked out the Rainbow album, but her book made me completely listen to this song differently. So I am absolutely aware that this song is about her feelings about her sister Allison Carey, who is, if you don't know, is a very strained relationship. There's an age gap, but then there's drastic and tragic personality gaps in that, and Allison has had a very rough and very hard life and everything, and she's done terrible things to Mariah, but Mariah's always wanted a different relationship with her than what they have. And this song, from what I know now, is about expressing that. Before we get into this, very excited to. I've never seen this performance ever. And please ring that bell for notifications. Please subscribe. The goal for getting to June is 600 subscribers. And thanks to many lambs, we are getting there. We are getting there. I really have fun engaging. And I want to give a very special and heartfelt shout out to subscriber in the comments, Alexander Jones. Just fantastic dialogue, and I really like that. Just the question, or just questioning where I was going with all of this, where it's like, are we only gonna do the emotions era? Are we only gonna be in 1991? It's like, okay, to explain it briefly, just putting it out there, Emotions is my favorite Mariah Carey album, start to finish. And so with the discoveries of performances that I've never seen and all that, then I was very excited to like get into that. And so, and right now, with, not going to get into it because I spent so many videos doing it, but I'm in a very emotional state. Whatever I fix my mouth to say, I'm feeling the emotions in this. It makes me feel like emotions. So that's my saying with that. And so unknowingly, I didn't even really realize until he just pointed it out, but it's like most of my videos have been emotions heavy. And it's like, okay, my goal is to represent all the eras when it comes to my favorite artists, like Mariah, like Whitney, like Janet, like Michael, like Prince. I don't know if we're going to do all the Prince eras. Prince had like over 40 eras. So, but you know what I mean? And the funny thing, it's like, I didn't even take it into account. It's like, if I use up all the Emotions era in a month, then it's like, in a few years, I'll be longing for more Emotions era stuff. But that very much influenced. See, this performance was always on the list, but this just moved it up. In fact, I was going to do this next week, but after that conversation, it's like, I want to do this tomorrow. I'm feeling Petals tomorrow. So thank you very much, Alexander. And just it's the kind of conversations I want to encourage in the comments. I read every one of them, and I really, if you have questions, if you have suggestions, I really will take them seriously. I really will. And I really will, try to give you your time and try to honor your feedback and try to get what you're saying. All I ask for too in return is respectful. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit. And Alexander, absolutely, he follows that. So thank you. And thank you to every one of you. It's an example of every one of you. There's many of you who I've had fantastic conversations with in the comments. And it's been a fantastic part of this journey and a part of what encourages me to go further. So without further ado, let's get to Mariah Carey performing Petals / the Rainbow Interlude live on Rosie O'Donnell.
I've often wondered if there's ever been a perfect family. I've always longed for undividedness and sought stability. The flower taught me how to pray, but as I grew, that flower changed. She started flailing in the wind. scattering, and I miss you dandelion, and even love you. And I wish there was a way for me to trust you.
That's so deep.
But it hurts me every time I try to touch you. But I miss you dandelion, and even love you.
So deep. So damn deep. I'm going to take that back because what I'm loving too, this is giving me what I love with the what I've learned to love with the album version is the production too. It's subtle, but it's got these grand things. And I saw when I saw those drums, I'm like, okay, they bringing it. They bring it, and the piano playing gorgeous. But I'm going to bring it back to that chorus because if you're hearing it with headphones, it's so deep. It's so impactful. So I'm gonna take that back.
In the wind, like golden petals scattering, and I miss you dandelion, and even love you.
Now the room is full now.
And I wish there was a way for me to trust you. But it hurts me every time I try to touch you. But I miss you dandelion, and even love you. I gravitated towards a patriarch so young, predictably. I was resigned to spend my life within a maze of misery. A boy and girl befriending me. We bonded through despondency. I stayed so long, but finally I fled to save my sanity. And I miss you, little sis, and little brother. And I hope you realize I'll always love you. And although you're struggling, you will recover. And I miss you, little sis, little brother. So many I consider closest to me. Turned on a time and sold me out dutifully. Although that night was chipping away at me, they turned their eyes away and went home to sleep. And I missed a lot of life, but I recovered. Though I know you really like to see me suffer. Still I wish that you and I forgive each other. Cause I miss you, Valentine, and really loved you. I know there is a rainbow for me to follow, to get beyond my sorrow. Thunder
That's a perfect transition.
sees the sunlight, so I'll be alright if I can find that rainbows.
That was phenomenal. Oh my goodness. So that was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. That it's funny because lately I've been doing so many of the dynamic Mariah performances and vocal showcases and everything, but I do have a very soft spot for these kind of performances too, where she puts her whole heart and being and soul in that. And shout out to Trey Lorenz, Marianne, and Melanie Daniels. And I'm sorry, Melanie Daniels, that it took me so long to get your name right. And then, as I discussed with one of the other people in the comments, I've known her for years, but I never even associated that she was the same person who was doing the backup for Mariah with Kelly Price and all that for years. So, oh my God, they all phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. They were fantastic with this. So, whew, yeah. This song I can say where it touches me. I'm blessed in that I don't have the relationship with my siblings that she has with hers. Um, to give my breakdown a little bit. So I've kind of mentioned this in the video before. When it comes to my dad and his kids, and my mom and her kids, I put it when people the question, how many siblings do I have? My mom had three of my dad's altogether 8 kids. And so I'm number 7 of 8 with my dad's kids, and I'm number 2 of 3 with my mom on my mom's scale. And my parents split up when I was less than one. So I have more of a middle sibling identity identity crisis, you might say. But and my half siblings, all of them are older. My younger half the youngest half brother is almost exactly 10 years older than me. And a part of me feels this song because I'm only just now having a tighter relationship with them, and it's very sad that it very much took our father passing, but then also for years him not doing so well for us to kind of bond. And we're right now the closest that we've ever been, which I'm so grateful for. So grateful. I can't imagine this process without every single one of them. Like, oh my God. And it's like, it has given me a little identity I love of, I like being number 7. I like being the baby boy. My sister who's younger than me, she's the baby girl of both sides. So, I like being number 7. I like being number 7 a lot more than being number 2. So, but I can relate. Where this song touches is that I with none of us that I know, we never not liked each other, but we just, and especially for me, the age gap. Some of the siblings were 15 years apart, 16, 17 years apart. So it's a thing of we just didn't grow up together, and me and my sister, especially, we didn't grow up a part of that first batch, So, but I always wanted what I have with them now, where it's like I know I can call and any of them will pick up, and I really love them. I really love them all individually, and it makes me so sensitive to Mariah's journey and what Mariah's been through with her siblings, and that she just can't even afford to trust them, and that's so sad. And that's so these are the people, your day oneers, who you would want to be able to trust the most, and that's what she's speaking to. So. Yeah, anyway, go ahead, give me, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share it with the other family. And keep leaving Mariah Carey suggestions in the description below. But then, keep suggestions for everybody. Anything else, any other musicians and songs that like bring you here and all that. It's all up for grabs, basically. If you'd like to connect with me on my social media, that information is in the description below. And if you'd like to leave a donation to the channel or sponsor a request, which is, I'm hoping someone will do it, that information is below as well. And I would very much appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. And please take care of yourself and each other.